Dino's Workshop.
Right, welcome to the channel. I've just received this UK Momotion Mini 2800, which is a robot lawnmower, and I'm just going to unbox it here. Now, I've looked at different ones of these. What appealed to me with this one is the fact is you can program areas for to cut up to 5 zones, but also you can just go and drop it on a lawn, any lawn, and it'll mow that lawn. So with my daughter's grass in mind, and she's got quite a big lawn, I thought I could just take it down there, drop it on her lawn, and away it'll go. That's my idea. Whether it works in practice, I suppose we'll find out. But let's unbox it first and get the things out. That's the base. That looks like instructions. That's the rest of the docking station, and that's the mower itself. And then I've got a box of bits. I've watched 1 or 2 videos on this, and the first thing that they do is build up the base unit. It makes sense. That just slots in there like that. That's no problem. Those look like the screws, them there, and then they send you a little screwdriver as well. Screwdriver can be set up as a Torx, depending which end you push in, or a crosshead. They're a Torx, so I've got that wrong way around. And then there's 4 positions underneath for putting the screws in. I think it's all pretty self-explanatory. So that's now fixed together. Now then, this is the power pack. Right, now one of the issues with this is it comes with a European plug, which when you're in the UK isn't great. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know it come with a European plug until I'd ordered it. And then you get a message after saying it does get shipped with a European plug. But they do actually send, and this comes as a second package, they do actually send an adapter. So they sent an adapter, which is okay, but if you point it in an outside socket, again, it's in a grate. And then also in the same package come this 4G module for if you want to run it out in the wilderness. From what I gather, you get 3 years service on this. So that if you're not close to Wi-Fi, it will work with 4G. But I'm planning on not using that. I don't think I'll need it. But anyway, that's part of it. Right, my idea is to park it down this corner. In fact, what I'm going to end up doing is building a bit of a garage for it, if you like. A bit bigger than the base, where it can go in, park up, and it's basically covered from the weather. But anyway, the base is plugged in now. So let's just have a look at the instructions and see where we go from here. Right, I've now put it in its dock, in its charging station. And it did actually say to me that it was charging. I noticed this light at the back is now flashing on and off green, so I presume that's like charge mode. And these bits have sparked up with a bit of light in them. So, and also, these, I don't know if you can see it because of the sun, but they are glowing green as well. So that's in its charging state. I'll leave that for a bit to get a bit of charge in it, and then we'll come back to that. In the meantime, these instructions and what it's asking me to do now, I've basically built the base up, positioned where I want it. You can put these pegs in if you've got it on a lawn and stuff, but I'm having it on a solid base, so no need for that. Then put in its charging dock, and now it's asking me to download this app and pair the app and the mower together. So I'll do that, and then we'll see where we go from there. Right, what I've done, I've mapped out the garden. I couldn't show me doing that because I'm using my phone for the video. It's now going round more or less where I've mapped. So let's see what it does. There was various processes that go through. Basically just mapping as it went. basically what I did, I installed the app on my phone, and then it asked me to update the firmware. And the robot says when you start doing that, it's getting upgrade. It went from firmware 1.13 to 2.3, so it seems a bit of a jump. And then when it had finished, it came up with upgrade successful. So anyway, after that I had to create a map, and then you can do auto mapping or manual mapping, and I did manual mapping, and then that was basically it. On its way, it went. It then did a bit of it came out of its box when I started this manual mapping, and did a bit of a dance around to get its bearings, but then set off on its way. Right, what I've just done, I just noticed it was set to 60mm. The cut was. I've just dropped it down to 40mm. Although I can see where it's gone. I don't know whether you'll be able to see on camera, but I can see where it's gone. It's going up and down around the perimeter first. From what I gather, it goes 2 or 3 times around the perimeter and then starts cutting in between. But I'll probably have it cutting a bit lower than what it's currently doing, I think. I don't know. I'll see how this goes now with 40mm, and then might go even less. My aim is for my property to cut this lawn, and then I've got 2 lawns on the front as well. And from what I gather, I can program this up to 5 zones. It's Big Brother, I think you can do 10 zones, but this one, the 800, you can do 5 zones, and I'll end up with 3 zones. So in effect, it'll go across the paths and set on its way. I don't know where it's off now. It's just turned around there. But like I say, with this particular mower, the good thing I like about it is that I can pick it up and take it down my daughter's and drop it on her lawn, and it should cut that. It should kind of map itself and just go on its way. Whether I have to take the base station with it, I don't know, but I'm going to try it without it. But it's all a bit of a learning curve, to be honest with you. Like I say, this is the first time it's done a cut. I'm thinking it wants cutting a little bit lower, looking at it. I haven't altered none of the settings. You can have a different overlay. You can have it cutting in different directions, up and down the lawn, or in like a checkerboard effect, or diagonals. You can alter different things. You can alter how much the overlay cut is. I've just left everything at default and just see how it goes. Now, this particular cut that it's doing, I think you said it's 26 square meters or something, 30 square meters, and it'll take about 30 minutes. Now, if I got my lawnmower out, obviously I'd do it a lot quicker than that, but the idea is that this does the cutting while you do something else. And like I say, especially down my daughter's got 3 lawns, and especially the back one's a big lawn. And the idea is take it down there, drop it on, and I can spend time with the grandkids rather than cutting lawns. Right, what I decided to do, because I've been cutting at different heights, I've decided to start the program again. And what I did, I picked up the leaves as well before it started cutting. And now I'm cutting at 30mm, which is sort of half the height of what it was. So I'm going to leave it on its way for a bit. It'll be doing round the outside first, goes around there a couple of times, and then it'll start and cut in between. So I'm going to leave it to its own devices and just let it get on with it, and let's see what result we end up with. Well, 2/3 of it, and as you can see, the stripes up and down. So it's only doing a bad job at all. It obviously doesn't go around the edges. There's always a gap around the edges with all these mowers. But you end up having to go round with strimmer, no matter whether you do it manually or not. But I tend to just trim every 2 or 3 cuts personally. So it's no big deal. I mean, if this has taken some of the work away, then it's a good thing. Oh, it's just said task completed. So I'm presuming it'll try and go back to its home base now. Park up. I think I'm a bit close to this unit here, this plant stand, but well, let's see what it does. It's finding its way. Well, it made itself back home anyway, and the lawn's all cut. Took about half an hour to cut the lawn. Doesn't look bad at all. I'll have it running over the next few days, probably go out every couple of days. But my next task is to probably, well, do zone 2, I think. And the idea is, you know, if I want it cut zone 2, I'll have it cut zone 2, zone 1, zone 1, zone 3 sort of thing. But I'll have it going from one place to another. Whether they'll all get done on the same day, I don't know if you can program it that way, I don't know. But anyway, it's done a good job. Like I say, around the edges, it's left some. You can see, tight up. It probably leaves about, I don't know, about 4 inches, I'd say. Something like that. But I've always had to go around with my trimmer anyway, so that's no big deal. But yeah, all in all, happy enough. And let's see how it goes on. But I'll keep you updated. I'll make 1 or 2 more videos, like I say, and we'll go from there.